I'm here with Duke head coach Dan Colella. Coach, two really good meets the past 2 days. Can you talk about how your swimmers have done?
For us, we knew that this weekend was going to be chock full of competition. NC State has just been doing an amazing job for the last several years, and for us to stand up and race the way we did last night was really big. We had some tremendous performances across the board. I think for us, one of the big things is the fact that we have such an incredibly young team. We have 24 freshmen, and it's like every time we compete, they're just learning more and more and at an incredibly fast rate. And some of them took those swims from last night, things that they learned last night, and applied them this morning. And we knew going in that William and Mary would be a great competition, and they brought their A game this morning. And our athletes, for us, it was a simulation of coming off a swim on an evening at an ACC or an invitational, and then to come back the next morning and swim hard. And for a lot of them, they swam tougher this morning than they did last night. So very, very proud of how they performed today and last night.
Yeah. Talk about some of the highlights from last night. Obviously, won NCAA qualifying time last night.
Lauren, Weaver's 53 last night. I would say it was unexpected if we were thinking a few days ago, but then during warm-up last night and just, doing some sprints early on in the warm-up, we sort of suspected that she was ready to pop a really good swim. And, she's come in this fall. It's her senior year. She's excited about, what she's been doing the last few years, having made the NC2As last year. She's got some big goals in front of her. And it started last night going sub-23 in a dual meet, which she's never been. So that was big. And then to come back and swim as well as she did in the 100. Maddie Rush having some great swims. The 200 free relay at the end, the two of them leading off in 23.0 and then 22.6. Again, just some great performances there. Hunter Knight, Christine Wickstead, the whole breaststroke crew. The freshman breaststrokers, Dylan Payne going 56.0 this morning. It's just several tenths off his best time. And, we have definitely been doing some great work. And for them, always, I think one of the big things for the freshmen is just in that first semester getting acclimated to so many different things. And I'm not just talking about training, but just school in general. And they've just been really terrific and really adapting well, and just excited to watch them perform every week.
Yeah. One of the best swims today, I thought, was Hunter Knight's 100 breaststroke. Obviously, you just mentioned him, but 3/100ths off the B cut pool record, and he seemed pretty pumped about that. Why was that such a big race for him?
I think there was a couple things there. He and Andrew Strait from William and Mary grew up together, racing each other. So there's been that kind of rivalry for years. So I think that was part of it. For him to be swimming sub 56 in season this early in the year, he's never done that before. So he's stoked about the way he's performing, as are we. His training has just been absolutely terrific, and we've made some tweaks and some things, pullouts that I think have made a difference for him, and we're just looking excited, or forward to in 2 weeks going to the Nike Cup over here at UNC and seeing what we can do with a little short rest, and I think we'll have some fine performances.
Against William and Mary today, a lot of really great races, a lot of things that came down to a tenth or less, and I was shocked to see how close some of that was. Was that what you expected from William and Mary? Did you expect such great competition? Did you expect tough racing?
Matt Crispino does a really fine job with the program, and they've been coming on these last several years, and we knew we scored it out probably 6 different ways, and honestly we thought it would go down to the last relay. We kind of challenged the guys this morning that we can go down to the last relay or we can take care of business. And, they took care of business. I think there were definitely some swims, and particularly from some of the freshmen who, again, very raw, but, everybody. And it was an absolute team effort, men and women, behind each other, to come out with the wins today.
Yeah. When I was walking in, I saw a bunch of people heading over to the weight room, still out of the racing right now. talk about some injuries and what you're hoping on that front.
Well, we have a few people that are, have been injured that we're, getting them back in the swing of things. They've been doing a great job in terms of their rehab, and we're looking forward to when they get back with the team, and whether that's for the Nike Cup or if it's into the spring semester, it's going to be different with each person, but. There's no question that some of these individuals will just add some additional depth, to the program, and in some cases really add to some of the relays.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
No problem. Thanks.